As you may know, the world isn't perfect. Market structures are no exception, except for perfect competition. It's in the name. But what makes monopolies imperfect? Let's get into that. We're all familiar with monopolies because of the game, but what makes a monopoly a monopoly? First, monopolies are one of a kind. Unlike perfect competition, there is only one supplier of a perfectly unique product, no substitute products. Because there's no substitutes, monopolies are price makers charging whatever they want. Second, barriers to entry. These could be patents or price to enter the market. Lastly, monopolies are extremely inefficient. Let's see how this affects the market with our graph. Like any other market structure, the demand curve is a right downward sloping line. However, monopolies are unique in the sense that the marginal return line sits below the demand curve. The marginal cost curve and average total cost curve sit in about the same place as perfect competition. Monopolies produce where MC equals MR, however, MC does not equal demand, so monopolies produce at MR and charge at D. Because of this, they are price makers. This action results in a deadweight loss, consumer surplus, and producer surplus. To combat this, the government may step in and regulate a monopoly. You may have seen regulation in the form of price ceilings or price floors, but monopoly prices are regulated by setting either a socially optimal price or a fair return price. A socially optimal price is set where the marginal cost meets demand, ideally leaving the company some profit. Fair return price is where the ATC meets the demand, leaving just enough cash to get by. So monopolies don't exist in America, right? Not after the railroad tycoons. Actually, that's not the case. 4 types of monopolies can be found in the US. Natural monopolies, like the TVA, in which it is actually more beneficial to the community to have one monopoly. Technological monopolies, where companies request patents and trademarks to protect their products from being replicated or produced. Government monopolies, where the government controls the market. And geographic monopolies, monopolies that occur geographically, like only one gas station in a 70-mile radius, or the only Kringle shop in Texas. In conclusion, monopolies are one of a kind, price makers, have high barriers, and are very inefficient.